Hey, what is going up, guys? Takes Zelfie here, and I'm here doing a new interview series where I want to interview Ciphercord players and sort of help us reach out as a community and learn a bit more about ourselves. And today, my first guest is going to be BraveSaintCipher. Say hello.
Hey everyone.
Hey, and this is going to be really simple. It's mostly just a Q&A format. There's not going to be too much going on besides just answering a couple of questions here. So let's get off with the first one. How's your day going?
My day's going really well. It could be better. Sucks being home alone, but I make the most of it like I do every
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
same. Uh, hey, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Let's see. I live in Kansas City. I am originally from Chicago, moved out here for university. Um, Graduated from Calvary University with a theology degree. Um, and I started playing Cipher about when set 8 came out, I believe,
Uh,
and um, started playing in tournaments in set 13, and finally climbed the mountain in set 18.
nice.
So
That's the whole storyline right there, folks.
that's the whole storyline.
I guess getting onto sort of jumping into Cipher, how did you get into Cipher, or even Fire Emblem as a whole?
um, my first Fire Emblem game was Path of Radiance. Or Smash Brothers,
Oh.
but no. I first learned about Fire Emblem through Smash Brothers, playing Marth and Roy. Roy was my first
First
character
main.
I ever played. Yeah, my first
Nice.
main really, and went from there. I found Path of Radiance came out, and I really liked strategy games, and I liked chess, and putting the two together just was a lot of fun in a video game. So I got into Fire Emblem through Path of Radiance, and then I played Sacred Stones, and I actually haven't
Genealogy.
played. Yeah, Genealogy has become my favorite game. Genealogy and Thracia, um, and but basically, then I was at work one day, and a random video popped up on my recommended of how to play Cipher,
Oh,
and while I was on my lunch break, decided to give it a watch. Game looked really interesting. I had a history when I was a kid, I played Pokemon when it came out in the '90s.
nice.
Um, we would go to Toys R Us and play in the Pokemon leagues there every Saturday for about 3 hours, and my dad was really supportive, and he would even show up. And since he had a good job and a bunch of money, he would buy all the busted cards and dunk on nerds at Toys R Us, and
Oh my gosh.
and but it had a long history of enjoyment playing card games. And Cipher looked very simple, and I um, wanted to get in on the action. So
Yeah.
that's that. And then I roped a buddy of mine in from college, and we started buying. He started collecting the Hoshido cards. I started collecting the Jug Draw cards, and here we are today.
Nice. It's actually kind of funny that you say you started off like that because that's probably where my love for card games also started. Just playing, um, like Pokemon and like some
Hmm.
dingy like comic shop.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And that's where everyone
Yes.
starts, right?
Yep, yep. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah. What is your favorite card art?
Card art. Okay. Let's see. I think probably. I think the SR pluses of Sigurd and Deirdre from set 6.
Oh, the joint tarts. Their
Yeah, I
fingers
think
holding out his
any.
hand.
Yeah, any art by Rika Suzuki is my favorite, just because of her doing the art for Sacred Stones and Genealogy.
Yeah,
Um, and I like all the Eldigan art too.
of
Just
course.
because, yeah, especially like the cost 5. I like the touch of it being in the um, Chagall's throne room.
Yeah,
I think that's a really neat effect. A lot of the genealogy cards have really good subtle references on them.
right.
Um, but yeah, the Sigurd and Deirdre plus joined art is probably my favorite.
I think that's a very, very good choice.
Thanks.
Personally, mine is probably the new Ephraims from set 18. I just love how all
Oh
the
yeah.
colors on that pop out.
Well, yeah, I like the contrast they have where in Erica's in set 17, she's holding both Sigmund and Sigland, and there's fire
Yeah,
wrapping around her. But then in Ephraim's, he has both weapons as well, and lightning is the main element represented on his. So they contrast each other's primary element from their legendary weapon. It's a really neat effect.
right. I would have never noticed that unless if you pointed that out.
So yeah.
And onto another similar color. And onto another similar question. What's your favorite card to use?
Oh, hard to use. Definitely Eldigan.
I
He
saw
Matt
this
he
one
fits.
coming from a mile away.
Oh yeah, yeah. When you get a question about your main, I mean, everyone likes to talk about their main.
Yeah,
But no, I like Eldigan a lot. He fits my play style. I've always used from all my card games. Um, I love every single one of his skills. Um, the design on that card is incredibly enjoyable. Just as a aggressive player.
yeah,
Um, and it fits a lot of it has great synergy within its entire color, which
right,
which not a lot of cards can generally say that they fit in with the overall scheme of their entire color.
right.
Um, and
Also very thematic with only
oh
being
yeah,
able to play horses as well.
yeah, and the whole thematic of always being the Lord of the Cross Knights and always being able to deploy those knights, even from like all you need is 3 bonds and you can drop a heavy hitter
Right.
at minimum. Um, just being able to being able to utilize the most signature cards of the color always within any given deck is it's really enjoyable to always fight. We'll keep things within a theme.
Yeah,
So
that's very true. You like Elegant like prompts you to use like the best cards from the colors just because they
yep,
all naturally synergize with him. And
yep,
sometimes the best cards are just the most fun ones, so it
yep,
lines up perfectly.
absolutely. Yeah. How about you?
Ah, that's a tough question. I always
Because I know
say that
you've
Eluan
always
is
been.
my favorite design card ever.
Which one? The new one? The
The
set
five
13 one?
four.
The set 13 one?
Yes. I
Gotcha.
think he just has a whole level of complexity to his movement.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, there's so many times when you can point out in a game, like, you could do the sick Eliwood play if you get that Eliwood support.
Yep.
And when those plays come alive, you just feel like you feel absolutely rewarded for it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And he's one of those cards that if he was quote unquote balanced, either 1 point better or 1 point worse,
Right.
if he was 1 point better, he would be unreal. Like especially if he buffed himself.
Right.
But
Oh my
but
gosh, base 80 Eliwood in frontline?
yeah. Yeah. Or if he was like or if he was overtuned or undertuned to be like a 6/5 for some reason.
Right.
Like he'd be way too bad or way too good. I feel like he's in a really good spot.
He's a perfectly designed card, and some of my favorite plays are like backline Eliwood, just because like
Yeah,
you have to threaten that plus 10 buff and you're threatening that pull all at the same time. And it
exactly.
also forces your opponent to react to it in an uncomfortable way. But
I love how one of his best synergies is with um Zephiel.
oh
So,
right.
so you can pull whoever you want.
Yeah, that's also super fun. Zephiel's definitely up there, like some of my favorite cards ever. But like also
Right.
buffing Eliwood also adds another level of complexity as well.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I definitely have to give it up to Eliwood. I don't think any other card will ever top that.
Yeah.
Um, do you have any particular Cipher moments that you would like to share, or maybe it's just like some really sick moment or something that was really hype?
I have a few. The first one that comes to mind, and this is kind of fun. The first one that comes to mind is when I first joined the Discord and started competing in my first weekly. This was like right after set 12 dropped.
Haha.
Not right after. It was near the end of set 12, coming into set 13. Um, and I remember I had just joined, and I'd only been playing with my college buddy, and so we knew like almost nothing about the game.
Right.
And I remember I joined with some 56 card like bootleg Eldigan
Oh my
deck,
gosh.
and I remember I was playing. I played in the Swiss. I played Kokusho, Soon, Tabarn, and I think it was Artemisia or something, or
Oh.
Ninkid. Ninkid was my
Oh.
first official tournament game,
Oh.
and I played Ninkid and he no promoed, and I
You
won
felt
that
so
one.
good about that.
Yeah, I felt like, wow, I'm super good at this game. But no, then I was able to play Tabar, and he was playing that Crom Elise deck that was good way back when, and I won that one, and I was like, I beat some admin named Tabar, and I don't know if he was that good though. And then I was playing Soon, and he was playing Tiki, and I managed to beat that somehow. And I was like, I don't think Tiki's a good MC. She's only a base 20 when she's on her her starter.
Oh my gosh.
And then Soon ended up dunking on me, and I lost the Koku show in the Swiss too. But like, no,
That's so
thinking about all
hilarious
that
though.
stuff, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty good at this game,
I'm
but
so good
no,
at this game.
yeah. No. And then I ended up playing a bunch more, and before set 13 dropped, and I realized like, wow, I had a lot to learn about the game. And we played in the variety tournament, not the variety, the tier 3 tournament, and I got absolutely dumpstered and lost so hard. And then set 13 happened, and I got like top 15 out of like a 30 some person tournament, and the only notable match I had in there was playing against Duck,
Oh.
and I managed to beat Duck. But I mean, he was playing Ike, I was playing Lynn, so that was kind of a tough
Oh.
matchup for him. But like beating Duck in a major when we were using like actual real decks and I'd understood the game better, that was the first time I'd ever played the game where I actually felt like that was the first time I ever was playing the game, and I felt like, maybe I have a chance to be kind of okay at this.
Yeah.
And beating a good player like him. And then set 14 happened, and there's the match against Haruno.
Oh, that one's infamous.
Yeah. And there was a lot of, and then set 15, 16, and 17 were when I hit probably a really big low part of my time on the server. I had some very terrible losses and a lot of like very unfortunate losses.
Right.
And I talked with Aku on this for quite a bit, and I talked with Aku on this for quite a bit, and Foodies as well, and Jared even. But there came a point where I came very close to quitting the game entirely.
Oh no.
Just because there were so many sour memories from those tournaments, and it was to the point where I was beginning to think that I had absolutely no business ever playing, ever even playing the game, because I felt like I would never get to the level that I wanted to be at. And like, especially for a competitive guy like me, like I've played soccer my whole life competitively. We won a national championship in college, so like success and doing well at competitive things has always been really important to me.
Yeah.
And I'm not a kind of guy that's going to waste my time, especially with my family responsibilities, as a
Yeah, you're
husband
a
and
busy
dad.
guy.
Yeah, as a husband and dad, I got to make sure I manage my time well. And then set 18 came around, and I decided I would give it one more shot.
Wow.
And had a lot of, and there was a lot going on too. That was when work was starting to pick up again, and I was going on vacation. Like 2 of the Swiss rounds I wasn't even able to be there for, just because of family responsibilities, and just happened to win a coin flip.
Oh jeez. Yeah. That could be
And
really scary.
Yeah, and I happened to win a coin flip. Like I remember when I was supposed to play Tabarn in the Swiss, he was sick and busy with school, and I was I remember I was at Dairy Queen getting dinner with my family before they went on vacation because I couldn't go inside to work, and I was like, you know what, just flip it, and we managed to win that one, and um, that ended up being one of the carryover games that put me in the top half of the top cut, and I was also on vacation with my family too, visiting my parents because my mom was going through chemo at the time.
Oh,
Um, um, and then Cipher became very like secondary in importance, even tertiary. It
well,
was
yeah, that's completely understandable.
Yeah, and so I played so few practice games and so few actual games just because I was so busy. It was weird though because there were so many other important things in my life going on. A lot of the tournament games became so like ho hum, and I wasn't really caring as much about it. That it's weird thing when I cared less, a lot of things started to work out more,
Yeah.
and uh, then finally, like I said before, was able to climb the mountain against Penta and get the victory I was looking for almost 2 years.
I was looking for that victory too. Like,
Yeah, I know. You called it from day one, dude.
day one. Even like on my notes, I had this written down. It was like, I have the question right there, and then I have the dash of what I kind of expected you to talk about. And I wrote down, let him
Right.
talk about how you won grand finals.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. Like I was like, I can't lose. Zelfie called it.
No, I had faith. I think that was a big comeback error for a lot of people too. I think a lot of
Yeah.
people that were doing not so well during that one time period really stepped up there.
hmm Yeah, we had a lot of that 15, 16, and 17 was a period where a lot of the newer players started to come to prominence.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, that was a lot. I kind of expected a little bit less, but I'm not complaining at all.
okay. Well, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Are there any players in our tournament scene that you would like to see do better or even win some type of tournament?
Um, let's see. A lot of the most of the players that I've been looking at that I have a lot of faith in to win. Um, let me bring up my the tournament bracket for survival because that's a lot of the people that I can imagine. Um, let's see. I think the ones to look for, I think most would be people like I know Jared's due any
Yeah.
day. Any tournament Jared can win. Um, and I know that Rimu is close to kicking in the door. Um, and people with potential definitely to do well are uh, the people who have the ability within them. I mean, you always have people like Llewellyn. You have people
Yeah.
like Daniel, and probably you and Bot. I would throw in there as well. When schedules and time actually and clear up more
Yeah.
for some people, it's I know the ability and the potential is there.
Yeah. Same. If I had to choose, I really want Bot to win a major.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like he just needs to find his footing because when he finds a good deck, he will play that good deck and he will like absolutely
Yeah.
destroy everybody with it.
Yep.
I believe
Yep.
he still has like Nana left in survival. I kind of expect him to take 3 games with that before going down.
Oh yeah. I predict he will stay alive for quite some time with
Yeah,
that deck.
and I'm just gonna throw out the infamous name of Dreidel. uh,
Dreidel will win someday.
Eventually, when he stops choking.
Yes.
uh,
Yes. He's caught a bad case of the Haru nose right now, but I think there's enough medication for that.
yeah. And then 2 other names. You already mentioned Llewellyn. I think he's really due to just win a tournament
Mhm.
someday.
Yeah. Yes.
And then I want to throw Asterix out there too.
He's definitely improved.
He's definitely improved. He's never been too shy. Like he's gotten top cut multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Mm-hmm.
very
Absolutely.
consistent, at least getting into that position. So
Yeah, Ike always has a chance to win a game. He
yeah,
doesn't have a lot of winning matchups, but he doesn't have a lot of straight up losing matchups. So,
right.
and Ike mains will always have a chance to win something.
Yeah, I just think Aztecs needs to find other decks alongside Ike to, not drop.
That yeah, it's always about how well you can pilot 2 and 3.
Right. Um,
So,
how does it feel to be an admin? Do you feel like you represent the community well?
um, I don't know. I know as an admin, my job, part of my role is representing the community. So whenever I post something or whenever a new player comes in and when they're greeted, like they're always going to look to the admins as like
The
they're
best
kind
Cypher
of
players ever?
well, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, joking
I would
aside.
yeah, I would rate several people higher than me. And the I think mostly my job is to encourage the game and promote the game to our new people, and be a promoter of our community. Um, I definitely don't take my job as admin lightly.
Yeah,
Um, I I want to. I think our community is second to none. Um, by and large,
yeah,
we're very big on very big on promoting the game, getting people into the game.
exactly.
We do suffer sometimes a little from just enforcing tournament ready builds onto
Right.
people. There needs to be a bigger culture of fostering um, education on the game.
I
I
can
think
see that.
rather than just playing it, come here to play in tournaments, because I don't think everyone wants that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I'm a tournament. I enjoy the tournaments too. I'm a competitive guy. If there wasn't a tournament scene, I personally would not stick around, probably.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just enjoy our community. I enjoy our people. I enjoy the competition. So, but thankfully, not everyone's like me.
Yeah.
Um, um, but no, I want to make sure that my job is to facilitate, encourage, and promote.
I think those are some good models. Um, I think a lot of other people could just take from that too. I think I could take from that as well, personally.
Yeah, it's I like how all of us are very different in administration.
Yeah.
Um, I appreciate the fact that we have
Such a wide
disagreements.
variety.
Yeah, we have a wide variety, but we also have very important disagreements, I think.
Yeah.
And disagreements are good because they help you understand more about each other every time you guys disagree on something.
Right.
So it makes us a more tight knit community, and I think a strong administration makes for a strong community. Um, because as like you said, since we're kind of like the representatives, I think that the more we as an administration work together and we pull together and we can get along with each other, it just will promote a healthier body.
Right. I agree with that a lot. I've always, when I got promoted to admin, I was always trying to think of what my purpose here as an admin is. And I joke
Mm-hmm.
around in VC. It's like, oh, I'm just the shitpost admin. Like, all I do
Yeah,
is make memes, and I get the pin and cipher discussion.
right.
Um,
With great power comes great.
but like in the long run, I don't think that's too bad. I think
No, it's
I
not
kind
at
of
all.
hope that I'm encouraging some type of fun medium. I also really try to encourage watching Cipher as a spectator sport. Like,
Oh yeah,
I'm always in
absolutely.
VC with like Dreidel. We're always having
Yeah,
a good time just talking about tournaments. We have a good time about it. And
absolutely.
like you said, the tournament scene isn't for everybody, but
Hmm.
that I'm just absolutely fascinated with making anything competitive, and
Oh
I'm
yeah,
so glad that our tournament system is so. I think it's pretty well thought out and well
yeah,
executed.
yeah. Like a lot of people, I mean, it's a card game tournament. How hard
Yeah,
can it be? But like when you're online, where things can be manipulated all the time, it's not like Shadowverse where the operating system controls every interaction in the game.
right,
There's a lot of human error and human interaction that can go wrong. So finding ways to facilitate rules that help adjudicate a human operated online card game without like locking people in a prison of
Yeah.
competition, I think is something that we handle very, very well.
It's like it does remind me of playing like chess, because in
Yep.
chess, like, sometimes you realize, oh, I just messed up and that's not a right play. I think allowing yourself to do that gives yourselves those personal connections to actually experience the game at its fullest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm yeah. I'm really glad with that. I'm really happy with that answer.
Oh, thanks.
Um, any remaining predictions for cards you want to see in the new set, whether they're skill wise or just characters you want to see?
um, Characters I'd like to see. Ooh, I would like to finally see. I want Yellow to get a Zephiel like villain.
Ooh,
I want whether it's Manfroy or
oh my gosh! It's
Julius.
just Julius, but you flip two, discard a random card from your opponent. If that card is the same name as a card in their bond area, they just flip it.
Flip all copies
Oh
matching
my
that
god,
character.
that
Flip
would be
all
so rude.
Yeah, whatever you discard, any character in the bond with that name gets flipped over.
Oh my gosh, that would be so rude.
Yeah, that would be cool. But or I would like Ares is due for an SR. I think he's one of the only yellow main characters that hasn't gotten one.
Yeah,
Um, and I would like yellow just to utilize more bond replacement skills, as opposed to just bond removal at this point, or bond refresh.
yeah,
Because like every other class at the moment, I think has the niche, except for black, obviously. But except for like every other class has a niche that
they can fulfill.
uh, yeah, they can fulfill, but they can also keep that niche going for the
Yeah,
most part. Um, Yellow is just like, well, I got to 6 bonds and now I'm dead.
yeah,
Like, or the only character who can reasonably get to 6 bonds quickly enough is like Eldigan.
yeah.
And again, Eldigan actually plays within his archetype, whereas Sigurd, it's I'm Sigurd, but nothing else in my deck is yellow.
I
And
hope you like 30 supports.
yeah, exactly. Those of you who are fans of just right corners of cards, this is the deck for you.
Yeah,
Uh, but yeah, I would just I honestly would like to see more skills brought into the game that
that aren't just sit at 6 bonds.
well, yeah, not just hit 6 bonds, but that encourage more synergistic builds, like more monocolor type things. Because I like playing Vanguard. I like that everything stays within its individual clan, and
Right.
that the clan as a whole works together, but has different archetypes within some of those clans.
Haha.
Um, I would like to see different play styles within colors become more prominent, so that you can play like a you can play blue, you can play full class change, or you can play full boundless, and just push those boundaries so that you can play like again one color, have the characters work together from within their own color,
Yeah,
and just push that aspect of the game.
yeah. I think yellow and green are probably the best colors that do that right now.
Yeah, or purple.
Oh yeah, purple too. You just shove in all your good purple cards.
Purple will always be the top three color because they take advantage of one of the most rule action rules of the game.
Yeah. uh, that's
Stu-
very much true.
it's a stupid color, stupid
Yeah.
system.
Personally, I really, 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 really want to see a playable thin MC.
I do too. Like they almost hit it right with the last one they gave us.
Yeah.
If he could move MC, he would have been solid,
Oh my gosh,
especially
but
with
he's a
Brave
five
Lance.
four two.
Yeah, but now we have Holy Blood emblem, so it's fine. Just go second.
Just go second. Amazing advice. And then, yeah. And then I already got my Flame SR as well, which is a pretty good
Yeah,
card.
yeah. This with this set coming out, we're going to see we're seeing a return to the overclass meta,
Yeah.
which I'm not a fan of, and I'm not a fan of slow games. I just prefer faster to mid range games.
Right.
And it's just so tough because the meta we were just in
Was too fast.
not too fast. It was good. Like
Yeah.
everything was good. Almost there were so many good things in the game.
Right.
And I just think IS is trying to slow the game down, which is fine because if the game slows down, that means they'll print broken fast cards next.
Hopefully.
And then when everyone has got to go fast, we'll play the initial D theme and Deja Vu all over it. So
Yeah. Now on the same topic, are there any cards from the new set so far that you're really interested in playing?
The Edelgard is always going to be a fun pick. I think she's not as good as things like Hubert. Hubert just does more, I think, than Edelgard does. And the who is it in yellow? Aaron is going to be a neat card to figure out how to splash, how to tech. You posted something on Twitter the other day about using Claude.
Oh yeah, you could use Claude because since Claude deploys in, he refreshes that bond automatically.
Right.
You technically ramp with that interaction.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. It's really cool. It's a really neat idea. I definitely don't want to see it with Mage Sisters. I think that's a little obnoxious and dumb.
Oh, I already saw Jared playing that deck of Mage Sisters. It was so good.
Yeah.
He had 6 bonds when the opponent was just deploying their 4th.
Yeah, we don't do that. We don't roll that way. And who else? The most interesting MC for me is female Byleth. Right. Not MC, Splash. Sorry, female Byleth. Yeah, because the way I'm planning on using it is what you can do is you play it in conjunction with Exalt Crom, and you play her down on 5 at 5 bonds. You can use her skill to
deploy 2 things.
Drop. Well, you can use her skill to drop a cost 1, and then you can mill with her to clash change it, and then you can clash change Phyleth again with Crom, do it again, and then clash change that thing.
The mega ultra high roll, just deploy like 3 clash changed units on turn 5.
Yeah, exactly. The thing I'm working off most of right now is I have a build where it only runs like 6 different units, so you have a really high chance of getting that stuff. But there's a high opportunity and probability to create mega boards, and since you'll have a clash changing, you're going to be refreshing the cards that you're getting.
Right. Reminds me of the Jafar combo that kills you at 1 orb.
Yeah, that was the video I did just the other day. Yep.
Yeah, there aren't too many cards I'm looking forward to using. I think Lewin is a very interesting card. I'm waiting to see what happens with that card.
Yeah, he's kind of like the most broken card with no home.
Yeah. Right
now. He has nowhere to go.
Exactly.
Maybe that's why Aaron needed to find him or something.
Right.
He's out wandering.
Very fitting.
Yes. But you can tap Aaron or tap Lewin with Aaron to deploy stuff, so that's useful by a lot.
Oh yeah, that is also true.
So
yeah. Anyways, we're on to our final segment here.
Okay.
My guest here is going to present a deck that they want to showcase or anything that they feel is just interesting right now. I have no clue what deck he's going to show, but just take it away.
All right. Do you have a game hosted?
Yeah, I can host the game. Let me cut it real quick.
Okay.
Alright, sorry about that cut. Anyways, Ross here is going to showcase his deck. Ooh.
Yeah.
Face down.
Face down. Yeah.
What do I want to play? I think I'll just go ahead. I'll throw out something simple.
I haven't decided whether this deck is good or bad yet.
I think I'm just gonna play Lucina. She's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Ready?
All right. Rolling that die. 5. Me first.
Cool.
All right. This is okay.
Same.
All right.
Have fun.
Good. Have fun.
You already kind of spoiled what it was for me, so I'm kind of afraid of doing this, but just go ahead and shove this girl in the
Cool.
back line.
Perfect.
Mage Emblem. Ooh, that's lucky. Discard you.
All right. Take.
And I'll throw an attack here. Another mage.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and discard this as well.
All right. Okay. Bond. Class change. Double orb break.
I think I will take both of those.
Cool. Tie game.
Tied game. Imagine that. As simple as that. Alrighty. I will go ahead and throw a May in here.
Imagine if yellow had 2 hero emblems.
That'd be pretty absurd, actually.
That would be so fun. But no, purple gets 3, yellow gets 1.
Purple's broken. It also gets
Yeah.
4 fates.
Yeah, I know, right?
As if it didn't stack enough fates already.
Exactly. Imagine ramping with almost an entire blue deck.
Right? Imagine. Well, speaking of ramping, it's something
Yeah.
I'm not doing right now.
Yeah.
Well.
Wow. This is impressive.
I think I'm gonna pass on that.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Am I really? Okay.
There you go.
Hey,
You did it.
Let's go.
You did it.
We did it. And that still doesn't hit because
Nope.
I only hit 1.
Yeah.
Oh well. Got that spicy Reinhardt.
Yeah, buddy. We'll do this.
Alright.
Nice.
That will hit.
Nice. You want to take that one?
Oh my god.
Man, this is cool.
I remember
I like this.
I was watching your Ira versus Owen game. I remember being so scared that you got double orb raked. I'm like, this is not good. This is not good. Aku's like, it's fine. I'm like, this is not good. This could end horribly.
I had to take it so that Penta thought I didn't have anything else.
Yeah, that would make sense. All right, draw to Tiki.
Yeah.
Shame. Alright, let's just throw some cards in your face.
That'll work. Man, killing Deirdre. What a bold move.
I'm scared. I never know when the crit is going to come out. Alright, I will go ahead. I'll ramp.
Okay.
Ramp May.
Okay.
And just punch you here. Of course.
Negatory. This is Julia 1, by the way.
Okay. I assume she's also Dragon Blood?
She's Holy Blood, yeah, and she cycles out a face-up bond and puts the top deck into the bonds.
Oh, okay.
So, deja vu. Hiya.
I see.
You do see. Let's see. We will do this.
Ooh. The Reinhardt.
The one and only.
The main lord of Thracia 776.
Got
According
that
to
right,
IS, of
Buster.
course.
Yeah, you got that right, Buster.
Let's Fate Emblem. Stack that back on top.
Okay.
And that does kill.
Okay. And untap.
Ooh.
Let's see. No, we're going to do this right.
Okie dokie. I will go ahead. I don't think you have unavoidable, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take this orb.
Yeah, yellow unavoidable. The ever-present threat.
I don't know, we'll get like Ira SR that does that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Chuck that.
There we go. Incoming May overclass.
I wish.
Oh, that would have been sick.
Have I even thrown any maze? No, I haven't. Oh, I threw 2, 3, 4s. Okay, but
Yeah.
So let's see here.
Yeah, you've gone through 2 already?
Yeah, I have 2 more left in the deck.
And a bunch of cost 1s, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already?
Yeah, kind of nasty.
It's okay. You're on a beginner-friendly MC.
This is a very, put the square in the square hole.
Yes.
Yay, I did it!
My 6-year-old plays Erica HR.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm just gonna... No,
So,
May.
there you go.
Yeah.
Low-key, this card is like the most important card in this deck.
Oh, are you serious?
Yes. He does a lot of good things.
I just hate that this card is an SR, not an R. It really bothers me.
I kid you not, if Reinhardt gets another card, he'll be really good. I mean, you have a base 80 mage, except on defense, but like he can clear boards by himself.
Yeah, it's kind of a...
He's like Exculpate the Blaster.
Right. I think I am going to throw my... I'll throw this attack here.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Wait. That
She's not frontline? Yeah,
1,
this is
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that did miss.
Alrighty.
I always get their arts mixed up, but the one with the finger up is the frontline one.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Odd Rhythm. This is the frontline one. Never mind. I know what I'm talking about. Whatever. Proceed. Proceed. Self.
Alright.
Darn.
It's Mage Emblem.
Oh wait, does he work? No, he doesn't. He's not buff.
I think I'll toss that.
Okay. And Reinhardt lives again.
Wait, does he get plus 20 during his turn? Or
No, you have 4 cards in hand.
I'm so dumb. I am so dumb.
The Crusader of Thrud Reborn.
I was thinking I was gonna do something else, but I messed that up. This
You're
kills.
good. This one will
dodge.
kill. Yeah. Oh, I wish. That would have been hilarious. All right. Base ADMCs are cool.
Base ADMCs are cool, you know, until this happens.
All right, here we go.
All right, hit me with all the red hearts you got.
You got it, boss.
Oh
no. We'll do that, I guess. And
dodges are overrated anyways.
They are. You're right. Let's see. We'll do this, I think. Pitch that. Pull that. Oh. That.
Hi, Solid.
Hi. And that.
Okie dokie.
Lester. Sure.
Lester.
Plus 40.
Whoa, that's almost overkill.
That's just almost.
Just almost.
80.
Haha.
And 70. Holy Blood Emblem, but we're not going to use that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, GG. And I had the crit.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot of elegans. You deployed you had 2 elegans deployed that turn, and then
dude, I had it all. I had them all.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on. Do you have anything else you want to say that we didn't get to?
Please join the community. Please play Cipher, guys. It is an incredibly fun game. Like I said, our community is second to none, and this is a game that we've all come to love, and because it's quality.
I
And I
agree with
hope you
that.
guys join in. So
Uh,
you don't have to learn
and thank you guys
Japanese.
for.
Just play the game. It's translated. It's not
Yeah.
hard.
Thank you guys for watching. BraveSaint also has a Twitter and a YouTube channel, so I will leave those in the description. I suggest you check him out. He also makes Cypher videos, um, ones that have, they're more guided. So if you're newer to the game and you don't know what all these skills are, you'll probably find better luck checking out his stuff than mine. And yeah, have a good day.
Thank you. Thank